विनति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देश तारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Thank you very much for your association. Let us read Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita. Anybody remembers which verse we have to start from? I am a little bit confused. Is it this one? 163? Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Oh, we did all this. Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Yes, Pooja Mataji.
I think it is 168, Prabhuji.
168. Okay. We did this yesterday. This we did Pancharatra, Mahatma and Kula Shekhar. Haribol.
I think it is 177.
177. Oh, yeah, we did all this. Thank you, Beta. This also we did. Bhakti Mukti, Pishachi, Vancha, Sadhana, Bhakti Haite, Rati Raudaya. This also we did, Rati Raudaya. We saw the definition of Prem. We have to start from here. Correct. We did till 177. We have to start from 178. Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Reading from Shri Chaitanya Charitamrita by Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami Maharaj. Madhya Lila, Chapter 19, Text 178. All translations and purports by our beloved Revered Founder Acharya, His Divine Grace, Shri Srimad Abhaya Charana Arvinda Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj Prabhupada Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is teaching Shri Rupa Goswami, and through Shri Rupa Goswami, all of us, Prema Vridhi Krame Nama Sneha Mana Pranay Raga Anuraga Bhava Mahabhava Hai. Now, we discussed how we practice sadhan bhakti, then we develop attachment for Krishna, and we develop some emotional feelings for Krishna. That's called rati. And when this stage of emotional favorable feelings for Krishna, rati, becomes guard, becomes condensed, it becomes prem, love. Now, prema vridhi krame naam snehaman pranay raga anuraga bhava mahabhava hai. Now, prem also has different categories. The basic aspects of prem, when gradually increase into different states. Vridhi krame. Vridhi means increase, and krame means sequentially. When prem sequentially increases, it has got different nomenclature. What is it? Sneha. That is a preliminary stage of prem. Man, pranay, rag, anurag, bhav, mahabhav. These are the different gradations in increasing order of prem, love. The basic aspects of prem, when gradually increase into different states, are affection, sneha, abhorrence, man, like in Barsana, we have Shri Radha Man Bihari Ji, where Radharani goes into a sulky mood, but it's all out of love. That's man. Then there is pranay, strong love. Then there is rag, attachment, anurag, further attachment, bhav, ecstasy. Now, this is not the bhav of the 9 stages. Huh? This is a different bhav. This is a bhav within prem. There is Adav Shraddha, Sadhu Sangha, Bhajan Kriya, Anartha Nivritti, Nishtha, Ruchi, Asakti, Bhav, Prem. Now that is different. Not that Bhav. Now within Prem, there are these stages. Sneha, Man, Pranay, Rag, Anurag, Bhav, Mahabhav. 7 stages within Prem. There are 7 increasing levels of Prem. Highest is Mahabhav. Mahabhav Swarupa, Shri Radha Thakurani, Srimati Radharani. The basic aspects of Prem, love for Krishna, when gradually increasing to different levels, they are called as affection, abhorrence, love, attachment, further attachment, ecstasy, and great ecstasy. Bhav, Mahabhav. Ecstasy, great ecstasy. Purport. Srila Prabhupada writes, in the Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu 3.2.84, Sneha, affection, is defined as follows, described as follows. Sandras chitradravam kurvan prema sneha itiryate क्षणिकस्यापि नेहस्याद् विश्लेषस्य सहिष्णुता. What is the paribhasha definition of sneha, affection? That aspect of prem in which the melting of the heart for the lover is concentrated is called sneha or affection. The heart melts. The symptom of such affection, sneha, is that the lover cannot for a moment remain without the association of the beloved. Shanikasya api nehasyat. One cannot remain 1 minute also without associating with one's beloved. Cannot tolerate separation. That is called sneha. Haribol. Isn't that beautiful? When will that day come when we cannot tolerate a moment without Radha and Krishna? It is said that Pragya Chakshu Acharyavar Shri Surdas Ji Maharaj, he writes, Mosama Kauna Kutila Khalakami. Who is duplicitous, villainous, lusty, sinful person like me in this world? And the day Shri Surdas Ji wrote this pad, Mosama Kauna Kutila Khalakami, what had happened was he was sitting and doing bhajan, and some visitors came and they asked some questions, and then they also did some, for a moment, they did some material talk. Weather aisa hai, the cost of rice and wheat has gone up, whatever, some Gramya Katha for a moment. And Surdas Ji just heard that Gramya Katha and then went back to his bhajan. So because of that one moment of, according to him, his strict standards, his mind was not absorbed in Shri Krishna, Bal Gopal. For one moment, his mind deviated. Surdas is saying, Mosamakon Kutila Khalkami. See, this is Prem, where even a moment is unbearable of separation. Shunyaitam Jagat Saram Govinda Virahename. Yugaitam Nimeshen. Chakshusha Pravrishaitam. Shunyaitam Jagat Saram Govinda Virahename. Why does it move automatically? Did it move automatically? We were somewhere else, right? We were reading about Sneha. What happened? Hare Krishna. Ratino, this is Prem. We were here. So this is the definition of Sneha, where heart is melting for Krishna and we are not able to tolerate even a kshan, even a moment without Krishna. A description of Man. The next is Man. A description of Man can be found in Madhya Lila, chapter 2, verse 66. Similarly, a description of Pranay is also there. As far as Rag is concerned, Shri Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu 3.2.87 says, what is Rag? स्नेहः सरागो येन स्यात् सुखं दुःखम् अपि स्फुटं तत्सम्बन्धलवे अत्र प्रीति प्राण ययैरपि. That stage at which affection, sneha, for the beloved converts unhappiness into happiness is called rag or attachment. Hare Krishna. Rag is when even unhappiness cannot touch us. It feels just happy, like Giriraj Govardhan. Because Krishna has lifted Govardhan, Mahendra Vajra Hatimapi Ajanan. Mahendra is attacking with thunderbolt, giving so much distress, unhappiness, pain. But Giriraj Govardhan does not perceive any of that. He can only perceive the lotus hand, soft hand of Krishna touching him. Even unhappiness becomes happiness. That is rag. When one has such attachment for Krishna, he can give up his own life to satisfy his beloved Krishna. Like Bhaiji Shri Hanuman Prasad Poddar in the Kalyan magazine wrote that famous story about Shri Krishna having headache. And that story was lovingly told by our Srila Prabhupada. Krishna is having headache. And it's a long story, but we know that story. How the gopis are willing to go to hell to relieve Krishna one moment of his headache. That is rag. Anurag, Bhav and Mahabhav are described in the 6th chapter of the Madhya Lila, verse 13. The purport to that verse explains Adhirud Mahabhav. Mahabhav also has different levels. Adhirud Mahabhav, Madanakya Mahabhav. Jaiche bija ikshu rasa guda khanda sar. Sharkara sitam michri uttam michri ar. Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is saying. Please listen carefully. The gradual development of love for Krishna, Krishna Prem, may be compared to different states of sugar. First, there is the seed of sugarcane, then sugarcane, then the juice extracted from sugarcane. Then this juice is boiled and it forms liquid molasses. Then solid molasses, good. Then sugar, then candy, rock candy, and finally lozenges. These are all English terms, and we only have to imagine. But if you go to the farm, then maybe some experience can be had what it is. So love also, Krishna Prem also becomes more and more and more and more and more and more sweeter and condensed and concentrated like that. এই সব কৃষ্ণ ভক্তি রসের স্থায়ী ভাবে মিলে যদি বিভাব অনুভাব. All these stages from sneha to mahabhav are called sthayi bhav or continuous love of Godhead in devotional service. In addition to these stages, there are vibhav and anubhav. Purport: attachment for Krishna never wanes. It's a sthayi bhav. There is love, there is love. It never wanes, it never goes away. Attachment for Krishna. Rati. It increases more and more as one attains different stages. And as we go from Sneha to Mahabhav, the degree of Prem only increases. All the stages together are called Sthai Bhav or continuous existence of ecstasy. The 9 forms of devotional service are Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam, Pada Sevanam, Archanam, Vandanam, Dasyam, Sakhyam, Atma Nivedanam. When continuous love of Godhead is mixed with the processes of devotional service, it is called Vibhav, Anubhav, Satvik, and Vyabhichari. When Sthai Bhav is mixed with the processes of devotional service, Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam, it is called Vibhav, Anubhav, Satvik, and Vyabhichari. The baseline love that we have for Krishna is Sthai Bhav. Baseline. Sthai Bhav. And then Different mixtures produce vibhav, anubhav, sattvic, and vyabhichari bhav. The devotee thus enjoys a variety of transcendental bliss. Like there is the vanilla flavor, and then you put vanilla strawberry. That's a new flavor. You put vanilla chocolate. That's a new flavor. You put vanilla and then you put caramel on it. Or you take vanilla, put Nutella on it. Then it becomes a different flavor. Am I making you hungry, Mahatma Kulashekar? Don't break fast till I think 10:30 today. The devotee thus enjoys a variety of transcendental bliss. The Paran time is little late today. In his Amrit Pravaha Bhashya, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur Mahashaya states that Anubhav can be divided into 13 categories. Who wants to do PhD here? Bhakti also is very detailed. Love is in the details. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur Mahashaya states Anubhav can be divided into 13 categories: dancing, rolling on the ground, singing, yelling, jumping, making loud noises, yawning, heavy breathing. I think Mahatma is always in Anubhav, isn't it? Singing, rolling on the ground, dancing, yelling, jumping, making loud noises, yawning, heavy breathing, not caring for public opinion, discharging saliva, and roaring laughter, unsteadiness, and hiccuping. Hari bol. Now, material world, all these are symptoms. They could be symptoms of a disease even. But we are not talking in material terms. This is not happening to a material body. This is happening to the body of a pure devotee who is on the platform of prem. The human body cannot even take prem. When Srila Gaur Govinda Maharaj experienced prem for 4 months, 3 months, he was in unconscious state in Mayapur, Brahmachari Ashram. You can go to YouTube and look at a video of Lagudi Prabhu, who took care of Srila Gaur Govinda Swami Maharaj for those several months when Srila Gaur Govinda Swami Maharaj was in ecstasy. Doctors thought he had a stroke. Devotees thought he is possessed by a ghost. Finally, Srila Prabhupada's dear god brother, His Holiness Srila Akinchan Krishnadas Babaji Maharaj, who chanted 3 lakh names for his entire life, was a Siddha Mahabhagavat, pure devotee. He came to the ISKCON Mayapur temple. And when devotees expressed that there is a disciple of Swami Maharaj who has not woken up for the last 3 months, he doesn't eat, doesn't drink, his complexion has changed. We don't know what is wrong with him. Srila Akinchan Krishnadas Babaji Maharaj says, please take me to him. He went, he examined Srila Gaur Govinda Swami Maharaj and said, oh, he has just transitioned from bhav to prem. The human body cannot take prem. It is such a powerful emotion, such a powerful state. Prem is so powerful that this human body made of bones and skin and blood and flesh and organs, it cannot take it. This hardware is not meant for the software of Krishna Prem. And therefore, his body is experienced. So like that. What happened to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? All the time his body is sometimes dislocating, sometimes becoming heavy, sometimes becoming light like cotton wisp. So these are all not material symptoms. These are symptoms experienced in a spiritual body by a pure devotee who is on the platform of prem. We are still struggling with anartha nivritti. Then there is nishtha. Then there is ruchi, asakti. Then there is bhav. And then there is prem. And then these are the higher symptoms of prem. So this is not something we can experience in this material world. These are the symptoms of anubhav. Thus, the transcendental mellows are experienced in different stages. Similarly, there are many other forms of expression that have been analytically studied by the Goswamis. In Sri Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, Srila Rupa Goswami Prabhupada gives each and every symptom a particular name. Hari Bol. Satvik Vyabhichari Bhaver Milane Krishna Bhakti Rasahaya Amrit Aswadane. Satvika Vyabhichari Bhavera Milane Krishna Bhakti Rasahaya Amrit Aswadane. When the higher standard of ecstatic love is mixed with the symptom of sattvic bhav or vyabhichari bhav, The devotee relishes the transcendental bliss of loving Krishna in a variety of nectarian tastes. Krishna is Rasik Shekhar. He enjoys rasa. And the devotees manifest all these rasas so that Krishna can taste and Krishna can experience bliss. जैचे दधी सीता घृत मरीच कर्पूर मिलने रसाला है अमृत मधुर. These tastes are like combination of yogurt. So sthai bhav can be compared to yogurt, plain yogurt. And when you mix sugar in it, you mix ghrita, ghee in it, you mix some marich, some black pepper, and karpur, some camphor, edible camphor, then it becomes as palatable as sweet nectar. Like you take the yogurt, you put sugar in it, you put butter in it, you put little bit black pepper, and you put camphor, and then you milane, you mix it together, and then it becomes rasala. It becomes so tasty. So sthai bhav is plain, and then you mix these different emotions in it, then for Krishna it becomes even more tasty. भक्त भेदे रति भेदे पंच परकार शांत रति दास्य रति सख्य रति आर वात्सल्य रति माधुर्य रति ए पंच विभेद रति भेदे कृष्ण भक्ति रसे पंच भेद. According to the devotee, the bhav of the devotee is sthai bhav. Attachment falls into 5 categories. Rati bhed, different types of ratis, 5 categories. Shanta rati, dasya rati, sakhya rati, vatsalya rati, and madhur rati. These 5 categories arise from devotees' different types of rati, attachment to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. The transcendental mellows derived from devotional service are also of 5 varieties. Purport. Shantarati is described in Sri Bhaktirasamrita Sindhu 2.5.16, 17 and 18 as follows. Shantarati. Manase nirvikalpatvam shama it abhidhiyate. When one is completely free from all doubts and material attachments, he attains the neutral position called Shantarati. There is no doubt now. There are no material attachments. One is completely pure devotee. And one has prem for Krishna. One is filled with prem. One is completely aware of Krishna's grandeur, Krishna's greatness, and nothing material. No material desires. There's no other option other than Krishna in one's heart. Bas. I love Krishna. That is Shantarati. Vihaya Vishayon Mukhyam Nijananda Sthitiryatah Atmana Kathyate Sotra Vabhava Shama it asau Praya Shama Pradhananam Mamata Gandhavarjita Paramatmataya Krishne Jata Shanti Ratirmata. The Shantarati realization of Krishna is in the neutral stage between the conception of impersonalism and personalism. Shantarati is between impersonalism and personalism. This means that one is not very strongly attached to the personal feature of Lord Krishna. An appreciation of the greatness of the Lord is called Shantarati. There is complete appreciation of Krishna's greatness. This is attachment not to the personal feature but to the impersonal feature. Generally, one in this stage is attached to the Paramatma feature or the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Those who perform Dhyana Yoga and they meditate on the Paramatma, they can attain maximum Shantarati. Ishvara sarva bhutanam hrideshe arjuna tishtati brahmayan sarva bhutani yantra rudhani mayaya. Supreme Lord Shri Krishna is situated in everyone's heart, O Arjun, and is directing the wanderings of all living entities. Brahmayan sarva bhutani, who are situated on arudha, on a machine, yantra, made up of material energy, mayaya. Yantra rudhani mayaya. This is 18th chapter, text 61. On the strength of this statement from Sri Bhagavad Gita, we can understand that the Shanta Ras, in Shanta Ras, a devotee sees the Lord's representation everywhere. He sees Krishna everywhere. Now, what is Dasyarati? Shantarati, there is complete understanding that Krishna is supreme. There is no material attachment. There are no other choices, options. One is completely situated in the supreme. But there is no specific service. Oh, मी क्लासमध्ये रीडिंग करतोय. What is दास्यरती? Actually, it's pretty long purport. So we'll stop here. We'll continue this later. Dear devotees, seek your prayers and blessings. Ashirwad. We are going to North Carolina in a few hours for Harikatha. So there, I don't think I'll be able to, I don't know if I'll be able to read or not, but seeking your good wishes that I'm able to serve the devotees nicely. Hare Krishna. श्री चैतन्य चरितामृत की जय, श्रील कृष्णदास कविराज गोस्वामी महाराज की जय, जगत गुरु श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय, निताई गौर हरि बोल, जय जय श्री राम।
राधे
Krishna.